Hello and welcome to Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Now, you may notice that background music. We're in the inner quarters again. And God, I love Deathsicles. Yeah, we're revisiting this area. Remember way back in segment 4, or whatever segment it was. Remember how... Get out of the way. Shut up. I'm talking. Anyway, remember how there was this rabbit? This annoying old rabbit. Remember him? I do. Take that, motherfucker. He's dead now. So now we can progress. Unfortunately, there's not actually anything really worth visiting over here for. I say because I did this off screen. I'll get to that in a second. But for now, I visited this entire area off screen. There's only 2 items really worth getting here. Well, there's a third thing you can get here, which is actually semi-convenient. No, I'm not trying to do the soul. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this area is just this little square area, block, and so there's a room up here. Which is, they're not even doing damage anymore. I'm just bad. So there's this room up here, which we want to go in, and as you can tell, this is an empty room. Originally, it has 2 items in it, and I'll show those off. First is going to be Dane's Left, which is the ultimate magical sword. I call it the not very useful piece of equipment because we could get Deathsicles by this point, and just by comparison, Deathsicles blows it out of the fucking water. Deathsicles is probably the best weapon in the game, honestly. The only catch about it is that it's a darkness weapon, so that means that a lot of enemies in the late game are going to resist it, but who cares? It's still really good. It does so much damage, and it's such great range that there's really only one other weapon that I can think of that would outclass it, and even then, I don't remember if it's better or not, so. I will switch between this and Balmung occasionally, because Balmung is still going to be useful just because it's a holy element weapon, but for the most part, I'm going to be using Deathsicles. The other item we get, which is actually kind of important as well, which I need to amend something I said earlier in this playthrough, is going to be Ancient Book number 2. So, remember how I said that the Ancient Books were sort of like the newspaper articles in Dawn of Sorrow, and that they just told you about special rare souls? I was completely mistaken. I forgot about one important thing this game did, which it completely fucking elapsed and eluded my mind, even though I played this game twice. There's going to be, without really spoiling anything, these books are actually kind of very important to the game. They're not going to become relevant till not much later, but later on. So yeah, I'll explain that when they become relevant. For now, don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head. Lastly, the last thing you get in this room is the Archdemon Soul. We ran into that guy a few times, but he's been a lot more inconvenient to kill, like in that one area in the reservoir, as well as just in the other areas we've seen him. He's a lot easier to kill when he's in that... Shut up. He's a lot easier to kill when he's in that room, because you can just respawn him. You can also just only have to deal with him. So it's the ideal way to... Why am I not going left? It's the ideal way to grind him. So anyway, also worth noting is that off screen I got the Chronomage's soul. So because of that, there is something special I want to show off. So I'm going to be off-screening to the reservoir again. Well, yes, we're going to the reservoir. Also, if you haven't noticed, my map is a lot more filled out now. We'll get to that later, but I will see you guys back at the reservoir in just a moment, so see you then. Alrighty guys, so we are back, and now we're in the underground reservoir, so we're right near where I want to be. First I gotta kill these annoying enemies again. Actually, no I don't. I win this round. But I want to kill you just... No, I'm going to try and get that soul though now. Yeah, whatever. So, remember this area from last segment? Remember how I said that that's one of the best weapon or armor pieces in the game? Well, we just can't get past this pesky little waterfall. Well, my friends, this is time to introduce you to the Chronomage's ability. What did I do? What have I done? Okay. So now we're going to stop time. Wait. Oh, god damn it, do I have to get this in here? I don't actually remember how to do this, because I thought it would just automatically stop. Good news! I'm just really bad at video games. Good news, everyone. He's terrible at playing video games. So anyway, here's what we do. There we go. Why did that make a difference? I honestly don't know. Oh, this segment's not going how I wanted it to. So anyway, since I'm on the screen, my secret has been revealed. Remember how I said I was going to be doing all that off-screening? Well, yeah. So if you remember last segment, we were at like 45% souls. Now we're at 73.6. So I have done a lot of grinding off-screen. Well, maybe not a lot, but a significant portion of it. So really I only have two more, maybe 2.5 areas left to grind for souls, and then I'll be done, really. One of them is going to be the underground reservoir, because there's a handful of souls here I still have to get, but I have not actually gotten yet. Like the poison worm, the flesh golem, the big golem, etc. And then there's some other souls, in, like the chapel that I still need to get, like the ghost, ironically, the ectoplasm, and then last but not least there's the arena, which has probably the remaining amount of souls that I need. So my goal is actually to go through those areas right now, but first let's see what the Eversing does, if it's any good. Wow. All that annoying embarrassment for that. Whatever. What's over here? Where doth this lead? Are we going to a secret area? Who knows? I guess we kind of are, actually. That's weird. I don't remember anything about this. I mean, I can't really complain, but I'm more concerned now. What the fuck? Mudman? Okay. Hey, where's Jaguar? I need your soul. I should fucking jackass. Is this actually, like, I don't remember the forbidden area at all. I'm gonna feel like kind of a dumbass if this is accidentally progress. Because this would be like the third time this has happened in this segment, where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go do this. Then I get sidetracked by progress. Yeah, this is very strange, because I have no recollection of it. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway. Hey, jackass. You know what, I need your soul anyway, so I'm gonna real quickly grind for it. By real quickly, I mean painstakingly. What am I doing? When I was grinding off screen, things were not that difficult. I was just doing them and things were going really good. Here is just like a disaster carnival of embarrassment. And why is my left stick like not going left sometimes? If this controller breaks in this playthrough, I'm gonna look like such a fucking gorilla. Oh man, 2 controllers, 1 playthrough from a fucking GBA game. Speaking of controllers, my PS3 controller is apparently dead now. Through no fault of my own. I'm claiming absolutely 0% blame on this. Like the stick being a dead zone on my last one, while most of it's not my fault, I'm sure part of it probably could be attributed to how I use the controller. Here my controller's battery just died and I just can't recharge it anymore, which, to be fair, I think I've been accidentally replacing the cord too many times, because I thought for the longest time my cord was broken, but nope, it was apparently my controller. So in my idiocy, I am now having to buy another PS3 controller instead of just doing that like 5 months ago and saving myself all the trouble and hassle and heartache and money. But hey, I never said I was smart. Oh goodness. Okay, really, now I'm going to start off screen. So I will see you guys when I get the soul. There we go. This took a lot longer than it really should have. But that's the gargoyle soul, and you need petrification. That would be extremely useful for the clock tower, but too bad you don't see this enemy, so you've already gone through clock tower. Oh man, the twisted irony of Castlevania. Aria, sorry. Whatever. I need to grind off that soul originally. I need to get that soul too. This is just the hallway of souls I need to get in this person. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. Debating if I want to go back and start grinding again. I should, but I want to find a save point first. Because I want to know where the hell I am in the first place. My memory of this game is really not that good. I could have sworn I remember more of this game than I actually and truly do. Where the fuck am I? Okay, my main goal here, find a doggone safe limit. Because reasons. Let's go with Sula. Bye. What is going on here? Hey, what's up? Really take that many hits to die? Jeez. Is this? Yes, I knew it. You can't fool me. Hey, what's this? Claimhdyke. Oh my god, that's really good. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. You may not look like it from those stats, but that is extremely, extremely good. That is very relevant to my interests. You know, I'm probably going to be using it, to be honest. Because there's only like one other sword better than this. For reference, let's see why it's so good. Look at that range. Look at how much I don't... Look at how fast I can spam this. That is so good. Okay, yeah, we're using it. Not to mention the Holy Elemental just by itself is already justifying it, but wow. That was a very, very fortuitous thing to find. If there's only one thing I found in the entire area so far that was worth getting, it was that. Wow. I'm very happy with that. So now that I have made progress to that extent, I'm going to have to save state. Just because I don't want to fucking make a fool of myself and die. Here I was talking up Deathsicles and being like, oh yeah, we're probably going to be using this for the rest of the game. And I'm like, whoops, I found the better item already. Technically speaking, there is one more item that's better, but you have to grind for it if I recall correctly. And I don't see the point in grinding for a weapon if... I don't see the point in grinding for a weapon if you can only get it through grinding and you have to kill an obscenely hard enemy to get it, and there's there's no better enemy to use it against. Like, it's sort of like how you can like beat a bonus boss and get a really strong weapon from it, like Yasna in Final Fantasy XII. Like, sure, it's really cool that you can get that, but realistically speaking, that takes a lot of time and it's not really worth it in the long run because you won't need that weapon. You can beat the game clearly if you can beat Yasna. Motherfucking mudmen. I don't know. I've never really understood the point of getting like equipment or weapons from bonus bosses. Wow, without luck. How about I'll save state here, just because why not? I don't know. I'm sure there's other examples that I can think of, but I'm not thinking of them right now, because I am a forgetful fanny. Claimhdyke. But yeah, so technically speaking, there is another weapon in this game that we can get that would replace Claimhdyke in my mind, but I'm not getting it. Knock on wood, I'm probably not getting it. I don't know. I would rather not grind for it just because I don't see the point, but you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Or maybe I'll be bored. You know, fucking Jesus. These mudmen need to stop. They also need to give me a soul. Yeah. Anyway, is this... Hey. What the fuck? That worked out surprisingly well. That would have been really funny if I hadn't had the weapon that would just fucking obliterate half of them at once. Okay, so this is... Anyway! That was way too obvious and I still fell for it. Since oh my god, I just realized I have to load that save state. I'm an idiot. I thought for some reason I saved, but anyway, since I forgot to show this enemy on screen, because I remember how I got the Mimic Soul, this is the Mimic! He's actually a little bit harder to kill most of the time, but once you're at a certain level, he's not too bad. Beautiful sword made out of gold. Is this like drop more gold or something? I don't know. So is that the end of this area? It looks like it. That's kind of cool and all. I mean, I honestly did not expect to... I remember so very little of this area and this game in general. Problem is, now I have to go all the way back. Yeah, fuck it. Let's use a super potion. Save state, and now we have to go all the way back. This would be a good time to get the Mudman Soul, hint hint. Let's actually equip the... Let's equip the Grumman Soul. Do we want to equip Death Scythe? Not the Eversing, no. Death Scythe, yeah, 13 luck, that's definitely worth it at that point. Because that's going to mean that we've got 90 luck, which is a very good amount to have for getting souls. And I just want this soul so I can stop having to kill these guys and just jump over them. Where are you? Yeah, awesome. Fucking Mudman. Come on, drop a soul. Be a pal. Friends don't let friends not get souls. Come on, turn around. You fucking jackass. Come on, where are you? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Mudman Soul is going to be annoying as hell to get. I'll leave Deathsicles on because I still need to grind for that one soul. Well, actually, the two souls, what are they called? The words are hard right now. Hey, I don't need to equip the skill of soul yet. Sweet. Is there anything else in here? It doesn't look like it. Now I do. So, skill. Hey. Wait. Gosh dang it, the heck. Okay. There we go. I'm an idiot. You need the skills of all. So, Gremlin. Oh. There we go. So now, to do a little bit more off-screen grinding because I'm just a monkey. I'm not even gonna bother. Just line up. Whoops! 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 Alright. Okay, Poison Worm Soul. I actually did a little bit of looking up online, you know, horror stories of souls. Apparently Poison Worm is a nightmare soul to get, so I'm not exactly looking forward to that one. We'll see how bad it truly is right now, but I don't know. I'm just not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to getting either of these souls, but hey, things must be done for science. Anyway, I'm gonna probably talk over a few of my attempts just because look at how fast that's swinging. I'm in love with it. Okay, you're gonna be annoying. You are gonna also be annoying. I would use Deathsicles, but Claimhdyke is just that much easier to use against Allura, and I don't want to end up having to use my magic against Allura every single time, because I can guarantee that would get annoying. And also wasteful. Yep. This is going to be fun. And I'm probably going to be tearing my hair out trying to get these souls. Man, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Hey, fuckface. Fucking. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. I'm gonna start cutting them out these attempts. I might just be tempted to not even do this, to be honest, but we'll see. So I'm gonna start doing these attempts off screen. We'll see how far I get. I'm off screening this because I don't even feel like continuing the segment right now. There's so much of this segment that I've got to edit out now because of grinding. So, I'm just gonna do a lot of what I wanted to do with grinding for souls off screen. Either next segment or the segment after is going to be a souls showcase because, frankly, I only have a handful of souls left to get in the game before I've gotten all of them. Legion's gonna be the only one we never get, but like I said, I'll deal with it. I'm sure you all will too, because I mean it's just one soul. But yeah, I'm not grinding anymore because this soul is taking forever to get, and I just don't feel like grinding anymore right now today. So yeah, I will see you guys next time for when we start entering the actual end game of this playthrough. Because now that we've exhausted all other areas in this playthrough, there's just one area left to go through, and it's going to be right near the middle. You can probably see it if you have good eyes. If not, then you'll be surprised when we go there tomorrow. So, In the meantime, I will keep you guys waiting. Be doing a lot of off-screen grinding for souls, but that's neither here nor there. I had to say it once. Just had to get it in once. Anyway, I will see you guys later. So, bye.